Hi, my name is Rajee. I was born in India and I contracted polio at a young age. I don't actually know my real age because I was adopted. My biological mom was a widow and she could not take care of her many children and her sick child, which was me. So she chose to give me up for adoption. And I think it was the best decision she could have made because fortunately I was adopted by a loving American family. Polio affects people in different ways, and for me, it affected my legs. It caused nerve damage and also atrophy in both my legs. I have a little bit of muscle in my left leg, and when I first got medical care in the hospital at age 6, 8, roughly 6, they think I was 6. So I was in the hospital and I had surgery to straighten out my legs and also to release the tendons in my hips because they were really tight. My legs were a little bent, so they needed to, and that's just one of the effects of polio for me personally. And so I was actually in contraction for a while, so they could, and I was rotated so they could straighten the legs out. And then after that, they fitted me, or they put full length casts on both my legs until the stitches healed, and then they removed that, and then I was fitted for long leg braces, including the portion that went around the hip, but I was too strong, so I kept breaking that part. So they just eliminated the band around the hips and then just gave me the two long leg braces. Fast forward to my sophomore year of high school, and I had a surgery where I was seeing a new doctor, and the doctor had performed a surgery where he took if a patient had strong hamstrings, he converted them into quads so that it allowed the patient to stand. And so he performed that surgery, and he'd only done it like 14 times, and so I had a successful surgery. And he literally took my hamstrings and attached them to my knees, and then created quads. And then I was a senior in high school when I had a surgery to straighten out my left foot because it went to the side, and that was all the surgeries I've had in regards to polio. I'm really fortunate that I'm extremely independent. I have a lot of mobility. Not everybody has as much independence, I think. But I also, when I was 6, I started out with a walker and the braces, and then I graduated to crutches after doing physical therapy. And then I actually now walk with, when I'm out and about, not in my house, but I walk with a full length leg brace on my left side because that leg is completely atrophied, and a smaller brace on my, I'm sorry, walk with a full length brace on my right side and a smaller brace on my left side. And I, usually if I'm walking long distances, I'm really active. I walk anywhere from like a mile to 4 miles, especially in the summer. I try to stay really active, and that has really been beneficial to me. I think in terms of just keeping agile and just trying to keep my body strong as well. So I'm fortunate that I do have a lot of strength in that I've built because of just making sure that I'm physically active, whether that's working out or going to the gym or doing workouts at home or walking. And yeah, so that's how I was affected by the polio. And I think that, despite getting polio, I have really embraced it. And yes, there's challenges, obviously, but I think that, you kind of have to live with the cards that you're dealt. And in one way or another, there's always a blessing. And I embrace it. And I am just grateful for each and every day I'm alive.